Hi everyone, my name is Waleed and I'm a civil engineer. In today's video I'm going to show how we can create the section views of a Rhine, of a water channel. So I have this Rhine that is going through the site and I want to see the section view of this one. So let's get started. First of all we need to create the surface. So I'm just going to create my new surface and name it Rhine banks, and then you can say what line. So I will just include this one. So I want to include these lines, that is the bottom of the banks of this one. So I will just select this one and then go select similar. Select similar and I will isolate this one. So I would like to go to my surfaces and add this one as a break lines, line bottom, and then click OK. I will just select this one and unisolate. And also going to use this top of the banks, select similar and then isolate. Also add these ones to my top of bank, select all of this one and this one, enter and unisolate. Now also I think this one is the bottom of the bank, so also select similar and then going to isolate and again add bottom of bank, select this one as our bottom of the bank and unisolate. Now you can see we have the surface in a good style, good way. Quickly see in 3D view. Yes, I think I am happy with it because we just need to create the section views of this line. I'm not worried about all of this because we need surface to create the alignment. Without the surface we cannot create the alignment. So now we have the surface. I will select my surface and no display. What I'm going to do is also now I'm going to create the alignment. So for the alignment we go to the home and you can see the alignment. You can see this one is the alignment if you will be able to see. So alignment and alignment creation tools. So I'm going to name it as Rhine alignment. You can give it the site. I'm going to use site 1 and then all of these things you can just click OK because we are not going for a corridor, for a road section. We are just doing the section views. So click OK. You will have this window open. You will be able to see this one. So first I am going to change this to tangent with curves because this is a line, so it has the curves. So after selecting this one, tangent with the curves, and I will start from this one. You can see the vertices, and I will just try to achieve the center of the line so that we have the best view. We don't actually have the center line of this line from the survey, so I will just quickly draw the alignment. As you can see the blue lines and the red lines, so blue is where we have the curves. Any of the little curve or arc, it will goes as blue and the straight line will go as red line. So I think that's enough to show. So right click to exit the command and then so this is our alignment is ready. Now I want after every chainage after every 10 meters. So for that we need sample lines. I will just going to close this one. For the sample lines, we are going to use this one, sample lines. So actually you can see this is alignment we have, but I want chainage stations after every 10 meters. So sample lines will help us to do that. So sample lines, I'm going to click sample lines. Now it is asking me to select an alignment. So this is the alignment that we have created. So I will just click on this one. You see the new window comes up, and you can name it. I can say Rhyne sample lines. So I already have this styling as a, because I'm using UKIE, so these are all the chainage, everything is here. Maybe you will have the different standards, so but you can change it or you can leave it as it is. So here you can see this is the source, that is the Rhyne banks. This is the surface source, and we are using this one for the sample lines, and the style will be the existing ground. So you can change the from here as well, but as you know, this is only a Rhyne and not we are comparing from the proposed or existing ground. So I want the section for the Rhyne. So click OK. Now you can see I have the option here. It come as soon as I'm going around the alignment. You can see the section stations that are going for 11, for example 11 or 12. So this is a way you can click to manually put the sample lines, but as I mentioned earlier, I want my sections after every 10-meter intervals. So for that I am not going to do this manually. So I will go first of all here. If you will see, can be able to see this one. So sample line tools. From here I'm just, you see this one is goes for at station. So this is how you can do on station manually, but I am using this one by range of stations, because this will help me to just create the stations automatically. So this is the left, you can see the width. So I want it 20 meters or 25. That would be helpful. And similarly to the right, 25. And then this one is the increment. So as I mentioned that I want after every 10 meters, so along the tangents as well, along the curves, spirals, everything is 10 meters. So I am sometimes, for example, roads or curves, when you are designing, you may have to lesser this one for better analysis, but I am happy with the 10 meter. At the range start, yes I want, and at the range end, obviously I want a sample line on the end, at the horizontal geometry point. So this will, what it will do is once you will be from the horizontal to curve, it will put extra sample lines, but I don't want any extra sample lines. I just want 10-meter intervals, so I will just put it at false. I will click OK. Now you will see that this has created the sample lines. You can see these gray lines. I will just close this one first so that you will be able to see. Press escape to escape the command, and I will just freeze this layer so that you will be. Now you can see the stations here. This is from the 0, 0. It started from here after every 10-meter interval, 30, 40, 50. So sometimes you will be able to see that these are the curves. So this is a 10-meter interval, but you can see it is a curve. So you can see here it's close and this is far. And you can also edit the sample lines. For example, you can just turn them like this one, but I am not. I will just keeping it as it is. Also you can move them, the sample lines, you can move the sample lines. Again, I am not going to move, and this way you can also change the width of the sample lines. So this is just for the just to show you. So now we have the sample line. From here I would like to create my section views, and for the section views you can see here this is the section views. So I will just click and create multiple views, because I have a lot of section lines, sample lines after every 10 meters. I will go for the multiple views. You can go for the section view only for one, but if you have only one sample line, so create multiple views, I will click this one. and now I have new window open, so it mentions the Rhyne alignment. If you will have multiple alignments, you can edit from here. And then also this is the sample lines. If you will have multiple sample lines, you can also change from here. So I will just leave it as it is, section view name, because I'm not worried about this one. I will go next for the production. If you want to use the section views into your drawing layout page, as you can see here, this will comes up with a DWT file template, but I just want to see into my model space, so I will go for the draft. So this will just looks like this in our model space. So click next. This is automatic. I will leave it as it is automatic, because as I have already the section views. And this one is a check mark, because I am going to draw this one is a Rhyne banks, and this is existing style as you see the previously. But if you haven't changed there, you can change it here, but obviously again this is same. So the band style, so bands are usually in the profile. You can see what is existing level, proposed levels, any other information you want. But for me, I don't want any of them. I just don't want any of the bands, or just for me I will leave as a standard. It will be comes as it is. So I will create the section views. I will just, it ask me to put anywhere so that you can see the section view. So you can see this is my section views for my Rhyne. And if I want to show the chainage, I will do is to select this one and then right click. You can go to the section view properties, this one, and from the bands you can see in this section bands, go to this one. I want chainage title. So if I will add this one and click OK, you can see this comes up with the chainage title as well. So for example, I will do the quickly another style for you, just so that you can guys know. Just do it quickly, create multiple, and then we will go next, and then band styles. For example, if you will just do the chainage, there should be grade breaks, no major intervals, so chainage a title and existing levels, maybe this would be the fine. So I will click here. Now you will be able to see this is the chainage 0, chainage 10, chainage 20. So this is about it comes up with the existing levels. You can see the levels as well at the breakpoints. So so this is how different ways you can do this banding, and also you can edit styles from your bandings. But as you can see, this is our Rhyne that looks something like this. To understand this as the points, it would be great if we have the invert levels of the water channel of the Rhyne, then we will be able to understand what is the center line and what is the drainage, how the Rhyne looks like with the inverter levels. But this is the top of the bank, and then the bottom of the bank, and this is the Rhyne. So this is how we can create our section views in the Civil 3D for the road or for any Rhyne or anything. Hope you guys like this video, and if you have any question, please ask in comments. See you in the next video. Peace out.